Today we're talking regional tourism organizations. This is one of the subjects that South Africans out there will appreciate for us to delve into and get more answers about what a regional tourism organization is all about. Hello Mzansi, my name is Xolani Mthethwa. Let's talk tourism. Talk Tourism is your channel where we talk anything and everything that is tourism in South Africa. Let's get in. Linda, thanks very much for your time. We know that you guys are quite busy. Just tell us, what is a regional tourism organizations and what do you guys do as an RTO?
All right, thank you, Kulani. Yes, a regional tourism organization is basically a private sector-based organization with members. Now, usually in a regional format, you've got your tourism products and services on the ground, so this guest house, this tour operator, and so on, and they each belong to a community tourism organization, which is usually for a town and surrounds. Yeah. So you might have Wild River, Sabi, etc. And then those community tourism organizations together, they come together to form a local tourism organization, which is aligned with the local municipal borders. So typically you would have 3 or 4 CTOs in one LTO. Mm-hmm. And then the local tourism organizations each have representation in the RTO, which is the Regional Tourism Organization, and our borders are aligned with that of the district. So it's a district-based private sector tourism organization. So that is basically what it is. Now, what we are supposed to do, so you have 3 jobs always, doesn't matter where in the world you are. The first one is to promote your area, okay? And that we do incredibly well. The figures have been rising, well, except for COVID, tremendously since we play in that space. The second one is to create networking and marketing opportunities within your area. And that is also what we do pretty well. We've got about 20 events normally in a normal year. So we're officially the busiest organization in South Africa. Wow. And then your third most important job is to represent your tourism industry and its members. Now, this is where the advocacies come into play. You basically choose a couple of points that whether you play in the space of improving the area or fighting battles that needs to be fought, but the basic aim is to create an enabling environment within your area for people to do business. And of course, that is where you have to take hands with government seriously. So to do all these things, we need to create and maintain good relationships with government and with like-minded sister organizations. So this is basically our job.
Now, you call yourself Kruger Lowveld. Maybe just explains this composition of Kruger Lowveld.
We started, of course, the Lowveld or Elanzeni district. Elanzeni basically means Lowveld. Mm-hmm. So to make it easier on the international platform, to give our potential visitors a sense of place, because that's very important in marketing, we wanted to say, look, we are the area next to the Kruger National Park. So the easiest way to carry that message across is to put Kruger's name next to ours. So hence Kruger Lowveld, because the moment you say Kruger, they already know where you're talking about. Yes. Doesn't matter if someone is in Spain, they know Kruger Park. So that was why we've done it.
Okay. Now, tell me in terms of relationships. Earlier on, you spoke about relationships that you have with government structures. But I just want you to elaborate on that to say, if you were to gauge the nature of your relationship with some of the government structures, both at provincial and local level, how would you gauge that?
Well, we've got an excellent, most excellent relationship with government, especially provincial and district. On province, we have a great relationship with the Department of Economic Development and Tourism. We often work together on strategies and that sort of thing. In fact, we co-write most of the stuff. And then, of course, their arm in tourism is Mpumalanga Tourism and Parks Agency, which is the government core section of what we are doing. So, in terms of marketing and development and so on. And we work very well together. We have weekly marketing meetings, and they attend all of them. And we have sort of got an agreement now that we do the same marketing effort. So we don't duplicate unnecessarily, let we rather work together and put our little money together. And it's working extremely well.
Now, let's talk about the projects, tourism projects that you do on behalf of your members.
First of all, of course, in the marketing space, we've got a free map that is handed out everywhere that we bring out every year, and that is well supported by NTPA and Ihlanzeni district, and then members can advertise on it as well. Okay. So that is the biggest project. We've got in the pipeline now a very big website where you would be able to book your full itinerary from top to bottom with one click of a button. So that hopefully will be launched in September. We also have a day trip and activity booklet, which is also redone every couple of years. And that is typically for your people who arrive here and they walk in here, I don't know what to do today. What can I do today? That's probably the question we get most in our offices and online. So that book gives you 24 pages of day trips that you can go and enjoy in the area. And then the most exciting one for me is the Kruger Lowveld Treasure Hunt. It is an app that you can download from today, and it takes you on a treasure hunt through the Kruger Lowveld. Now, the app will eventually have about 10 different hunts on, but at the moment you can enjoy the Gold Rush one, which takes you between Pilgrim's Rest, Barberton and Kaapsehoop. So you literally have to go to all those points once you solve the clues. And at the end of the day, you get a prize, which consists of free stuff and vouchers of large discounts for when you return and so on. So that is more on the marketing side. For the towns, we assist our LTOs and CTOs tremendously. So we do our administration for them fully in-house, and we also guide them through development activities in their areas. In terms of challenges, funding is a challenge, not just for us, but for government as well, especially during this time. And the critical work that has to be done to make things work, which I said, get the infrastructure in place, the cleaning, everything. The money is just not there. And I honestly would like to see how we're going to fix it, because at some point, those of us who are alive also have to make a living. And it's becoming a little bit impossible if service delivery is really not happening. And we want to attract investors now to South Africa and our region. We've convinced government to host an investment conference this time next year, putting all the properties on the shelf that people can actually see, this is what I can invest in. But if we cannot fix the roads and the security issues, the service delivery in town, the protest issue, there's too many to list. But everybody must just be brave. And although you're part of a structure or you're part of a government or you're part of a political party, you are still a person. And even if you cannot change the world, you can change the world around you. If you just change a little bit around you, and we all do that, we can quickly get there.
You're really doing a good job, and keep on doing the good job like you are doing. And I think we need so many replicas of what you guys are doing in the Ihlanzeni region in Mpumalanga, that we get replicas, throughout the country, and we will have a better tourism industry. The white paper of 1996 says tourism is government-led and it's private sector driven and it's locally based. So you need all those three to connect. And I think what you guys are doing is to provide that connection in that region. Thank you very much for your time. Mzansi, that was Linda Grimbeek, the COO of Kruger Lowveld Tourism. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. Hit that subscribe button at the bottom of the screen so that each time you get a video uploaded, you also get notified of that video. Linda, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the opportunity. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.